B-Leaguers. Here we are, week 10 preview. Who can believe it? And what a great time to wear this jersey with the Giants getting a win. Also with the camo gear because of the salute to arms in America, and tomorrow in Australia, and I believe England is our Remembrance Day as well. So it kind of ties in nicely. Go you mighty Giants. Super Bowl incoming. All right, so the bed sheet of the week last week, that goes to yours truly, projected at somewhere around 200 points, and sort of tripped over my own nuts and somehow fell into a win. Very, very, very lucky that I happened to play someone that was putting out a pretty average team that performed pretty average as well. But no excuse. That was an absolute bed shit from me, and I deserve that bed shit of the week. What a fucking mess that was. Performance of the week. I'm going to give it to Alex. He's been struggling with being able to put out a team with, it's healthy and performing to some sort of level, and was able to take down Ivan Jr. third. Pretty impressive win that. Look, Evans, what is he, 3-6, but he does actually have a good team when you look on paper. So definitely some more wins in store for him. Alrighty, first match up. Two teams with a positive record here. Lawrence of Arabia against Homosexual Tendencies. Homosexual Tendencies playing quite game self. Had a few losses in a row before last week getting a win. He's trying to stay within touching distance of the South and probably needs to keep getting wins to do so. Otherwise, he's going to be hoping to sneak into the 8th spot via the points. Next up, Bad at Sports. You can say that again. Up against Dack Me Off in the corner. A bit of a brutal loss for Grant there, benching a 40-point running back over Carlos Hyde. I did mention, I think I said last week, that certainly wasn't the answer, Carlos Hyde, to replacing King Henry. Who would have thought we had King Connor in our midst? Look, this one's going to be a close one with Grant the slight favourite, but there does have Swift coming back for Ivan Jr. the third. Quarterback Graveyard looking to string 2 wins together against Plus Ultra. Looks like he'll be back to 1 quarterback unless Aaron Rodgers decides to have some more hippie medicine that doesn't work. If he's out there, then obviously that's a big plus for me with Adams. Match of the week. Hashtag Free Baker against Team 11. Team 11, I guess, in a way, was lucky to get that win, but of course he did put up 177 points, so probably deserved to win, knowing we're in the midst of the bye rounds. Hashtag Free Baker has been on quite a roll lately. I believe he was 1-3 at one point, possibly 2-3 at one point, so he's certainly had a few wins in a row. This one's going to be a very close match. Excited to see how these teams line up. Like Defunct Lutz against Fields It In My Plums. Rich looking to get back to 500 after losing last week. First time in a month that he'd had a loss. And Tits, very, very unlucky person trying to get a win. PJ Walker there starting QB1. Let's hope that Russ Wilson is okay, because that quarterback playing against that defence, playing against the Cars defence, we could be looking at negative points. Alrighty, this feels like this is the battle for the last place shirt. Currently held by Owie. I know he loves wearing it around, so who knows, he might tank just to lose this one versus the tanking team. Pong Knucklers getting a win last week. He could get back to 3-7 after this week and be very close to the playoff spots, amazingly, in the north. That's how much of a shit show we are in the north. The tanking team, meanwhile, with the news that Darnold has a fracture in his shoulder, he's going to be trotting out Jared Goff and possibly Jacoby Brissett. I'd say if Matt loses this one, you can probably post that shirt over to Florida there, Owie. And the double C against Team Burnside. Good to see Shelley has changed his name again. Look, the favourite here is obviously Rose. He is clear second in the north. But if Shelley decides to play a quarterback that is playing this week, he certainly has an opportunity to win. We'll just see if he works out. There's a big C next to Nick Chubb, and if he's still on the COVID list when it comes to game day. But who knows? You roll the dice with the Impregnator. All right, boys, that's it. The in-depth analysis for this week. I'd love to be positive and say how much I love you, but I'd just like to say go fuck yourself.